That is a reflection of what you're putting into the mirror. But here's the kicker. When I look into the mirror and touch my right ear, what ear does it look like I'm touching in the mirror? The left ear. So things get flip-flopped. Are you with me? It's kind of like a pancake. We can pick up a pancake and flop it over this way. And a mirror or a reflection can go one of two ways. We can either reflect it across the y-axis, which is the y goes to the there's not a word that rhymes with y that starts with up. Y goes to the sky. Thank you. That's should have been the easiest way to remember which one's the y. Your teacher failed you. Y goes to the sky. X goes this way. We can reflect either direction. So today, we're going to reflect either across the X or the Y. We'll do an example or some examples of both. And we'll start off easy. I'm going to make a graph. And we'll start off with just 1 point. We'll start at 1, 1. Let's say we want to reflect the point 1, 1. We could reflect it either axis. We'll start with the X. If we're going to reflect it across the X, on your homework you might want to maybe draw in the X a different color, maybe a red marker, a red pen or something, so your brain knows that we are going to, basically, here's another way to think of it. If we're reflecting across the X, you could also fold the paper in half. Are you with me? And pretend this one has wet ink on it. So when you fold it, where is it going to make a mark on the other side? Is it going to be over here? Or is it going to be down here? Is it going to be to the left or down? If I fold it across the X, it's going to make a mark down. Are you with me? So here's the easiest way to figure out where it goes. Wherever the point is, count how far it is to the X. How far? 1. Well, then you need to go 1 below that, and that's where that point would go. So go 1 below it. That point would go to here if we reflected it across the X. Any questions? All right. What if I reflected it across the Y? We would now be folding the paper here along the y-axis. Are you with me? So visually, think about folding it in half. Pretend this is wet ink. Where would the new dot be? Would it be to the left or below? It would have to go to the left if we're folding it across the y-axis. So now, count how far that point is to the y-axis. How far?
1.
So go 1 point the other side, and there is where the reflection across the y-axis would go. Any questions yet? All right, now let's make the shape a little more complex. Let's make a right triangle with 3 points. We'll call it A, B, C, and let's connect the 3 dots. And now we're going to reflect this triangle across. Let's start with the X. So, visually, your brain should be going, okay, we're going to fold this paper along the X. This triangle, should it go down here or should it go to the left? If I fold it in half, it should go down here. So my new points should all be down here. So we need to count how far from the x-axis is B. How far?
1.
So we need to go 1 below. Here's B prime. Are you with me? Let's go do C. How far is C from the x-axis? 1. Go 1 down. There's C prime. Now let's count point A. How far is A from the x-axis? Count with me.
1, 2, 3.
So we need to go 3 straight down. 1, 2, 3. Here is going to be A prime. And when I connect my 3 dots, there is my picture reflected across the x-axis. Any questions? So here's my advice to reflecting, which makes this easy. You count how far the point is from whatever axis you're going to. How far the point is. And if it's 3 above, you need to go 3 below. If it's 3 to the right, you need to go 3 to the left, if we're reflecting across the X or the Y. Let's do another. So that is reflecting across the X-axis. Let's do a box. And I'm going to put a distinguishing mark. Well, we'll do A, B, C, D. Connect the 4 dots. And I'm going to put a little distinguishing mark on it. Let's put a little stick off the left side of this box. So keep in mind the mirror. The mirror is pretty much the same thing as reflecting across the y-axis. So this one, we're going to reflect across the y-axis. All right, so this time we're going to count to the, or pretend visually, we're going to fold this in half. This picture is now going over to the right side. All right, let's count. How far is C from the y-axis? 1. So we need to go 1 across. There's C prime. How far is D from the y-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 4. Y'all can't count very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. D prime would be here. Now let's do A and B. How far is A from the y-axis? 4. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. A prime is over here. And then how far is B from the y-axis? Really?
1.
Did y'all move to Johnson City over the weekend? So B prime would be here. Let's connect our box. Now the question of the day, where would the distinguishing stick on my box go? Would it stay on the left side or would it move to the right side? It's got to move to the right, because if we're folding this in half, wouldn't the stick now be way over here? So if there is a distinguishing mark on it, it's going kind of like the mirror. If I look like I'm touching my right ear, in the mirror it looks like I'm really touching the other one. Does that make sense? Questions? And that is it for reflections. If you can count, you can do a reflection, but you need to make sure you count to the correct axis. You're either counting towards X or you're counting towards Y. And if it's 1 to the left, you need to go 1 to the right. If it's 4 to the left, go 4 to the right. 4 to the left, 4 to the right. And that's it for reflections. Any questions? All right, you're ready for the homework.